The Central African Republic (CAR) has a complex history shaped by ancient African civilizations, European colonization, and post-independence struggles with dictatorship, coups, and conflict. Despite its rich natural resources, the country has faced political instability, economic hardship, and humanitarian crises. Early history and indigenous kingdoms. Before 1885. Before European colonization, the region that is now the Central African Republic was inhabited by various ethnic groups, including the Baya, Banda, Sara, Ngbaka, and Azande. These societies developed advanced agricultural, trade, and governance systems. Key historical influences include the Sao Civilization Lake Chad region, known for metalworking and trade, the Kanem Bornu and Bagirmi empires, which spread Islamic influence in the north, the Banda and Zande kingdoms, which controlled trade in ivory, gold, and slaves. By the 17th to 19th centuries, the region was affected by the trans-Saharan and transatlantic slave trades. Slave raids by Sudanese and Arab traders devastated local communities. French colonization 1885 to 1960. Scramble for Africa and French rule. During the scramble for Africa, France took control of the region in 1894, naming it Ubangi Shari after the Ubangi and Shari rivers. Ubangi Shari became part of French Equatorial Africa (AEF), alongside Chad, Gabon, and the Republic of Congo. Colonial exploitation and resistance. French rule was brutal. Forced labor was imposed on locals for rubber and cotton plantations. Heavy taxation and harsh treatment led to rebellions, such as the Congo-Wara Resistance 1928 to 1931, which was violently suppressed. Christian missionaries introduced Western education and Christianity, influencing local culture. Despite exploitation, a small educated elite emerged, demanding political rights by the 1940s. Independence and the Bokassa era, 1960 to 1979. On August 13, 1960, the Central African Republic gained independence, with David Dacko as its first president. However, political instability soon followed. Jean Bedel Bokassa's dictatorship, 1966 to 1979. In 1966, military leader Jean Bedel Bokassa overthrew Dacko and declared himself president for life. His rule became increasingly authoritarian, and in 1976, he declared CAR the Central African Empire and himself Emperor Bokassa I. His reign was marked by extravagance, including a lavish coronation in 1977, modeled after Napoleon's, human rights abuses, including allegations of torturing and killing students. French intervention, which removed Bokassa in 1979 and restored David Dacko as president. Post-Bokassa instability, 1980 to 2000s. After Bokassa, CAR struggled with coups, weak governments, and economic troubles. 1981, André Kolingba seized power in a military coup and ruled for 12 years. 1993, first democratic elections were held, electing Ange Félix Pétasse. 2003, General François Bozizé overthrew Pétasse and ruled amid growing rebel activity. Despite democratic attempts, corruption, mismanagement, and rebel insurgencies continued to destabilize the country. Civil wars and ongoing conflict, 2003 present. First Civil War, 2004 to 2007. Bozizé's rule faced resistance from rebel groups, leading to the Central African Republic Bush War. A peace agreement was signed in 2007, but instability persisted. Second Civil War, 2012 present. In 2013, a mainly Muslim rebel coalition called Seleka overthrew Bozizé. This led to widespread violence between Muslim Seleka rebels and Christian anti-Balaka militias. French and African peacekeepers intervening. 2014, a transitional government was formed, but violence continued. Current situation. 2016, Faustin Archange Touadéra was elected president, but armed groups still control much of the country. The UN and Russian military advisors support the government, but peace remains fragile. Challenges and future prospects. Challenges: ongoing conflict and weak governance. extreme poverty, one of the world's poorest countries, refugee crisis and humanitarian issues, dependence on international aid, potential strengths, rich natural resources, diamonds, gold, timber, uranium, international support for peace and development, growing civil society and democratic efforts. Conclusion: the Central African Republic has endured centuries of exploitation, dictatorship, and civil war. While it remains one of the most unstable countries in Africa, efforts for peace and development continue. The future of CAR depends on political stability, economic reform, and international support to overcome its long history of struggle. Kindly share this post if you find value in it. Thanks for your support. You can watch this program on YouTube. P.S. In case you want to, feel free to reach out to me. If you need advice on your plans and ideas and how to work on your gift and purpose, drop me a message here or email me at soapiansofgod@gmail.com and we'll arrange a call. Will you like to write a book, share your story, ideas, or knowledge in a book? Now it's easier than ever. In 3 weeks, your book will be written and published. Send a message to bookmindsgmail.com.getbooks on Amazon Books. Check out our website, Wordflix Publishers. Like and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.